What is up, guys? Motoagogo here for my first ever, probably not going to go too well, but I'm still going to do this anyways, my first ever track review for MX Simulator. As you guys know, I used to build tracks for Reflex quite a bit, and did a couple of reviews on that, not enough to really do much with, but you know, a lot of people have asked me since I've done a lot of streaming with simulator commentary, all that kind of stuff, that I might as well go ahead and do a couple of track reviews. So I'm sitting here today at the 2015 Red Bull Street Rhythm made by Checkers. Great track. And I'm just wobbling up here, just trying to go slow. First off, I'm going to talk about the look of the track, the textures, the items, the scenery, just everything about it. As you can see, it already has a great skybox, a little bit of cloudiness to it. You know, nothing too crazy big, nothing too, you know, underhanded. At the same time, you have a lot of good textures here. The dirt texture looks great, including the lines that people have been riding. You also have over here the pits that, of course, you know, always make a track look complete for, you know, any type of day of riding. You have everything with little trees here or there, very wide open, coming from, the funny thing is, growing up near Pomona, California, I've been out to track many times, which is right next to the drag strip out there. I got a couple buildings over here, you know, stuff here or there, you know, just filling in the scenery, you know, just making it feel like it's a full track, you know, there's nothing that feels like it was left out. Down here you have where the grandstands would start to be, parts of the horse race track through here. You know, it's not fully complete yet. He did say he was going to add in a couple of items. This is kind of like almost like a beta look of the track. So as we're going through, like I said, I'll be looking at the track here next, the actual height map and everything of it. And as of right now, you can see there's still going to be stuff added in here. You can tell horse race track, you know, not too much to it. Then over here, of course, you have a couple porta potties, stuff like that. So, and some grandstands, you know, nothing too filled in, but nothing bad. So let's talk about the actual track itself. I think Checkers did a great job with the track now that we've actually seen the Red Bull Street Rhythm. There's a couple of things here or there that they did adjust, and I've talked to Checkers a couple of times personally, and he agrees that they have changed a couple of parts of it, just not really enough of it to warrant a whole fix to it, really. So let's talk about the jumps, and I'm just kind of going to roll a couple of things here. Well, not both, but all three of these first doubles, as you can see, I'm just kind of messing up here. Might as well just hit them. First three of these doubles, really well built. Don't have a crazy super steep lip to them, but still are fun. You can scrub them like this pretty well. I mean, I'm very noobish at this game, and I can't do it well. The speed catch is really well done. All the speed traps are really nice. The walls are well built. All the different lines you can take, like here, I'm going to screw this up on purpose. If you had to, you could double through it. You can triple, you can, I mean, there's a couple of different lines you can take there. I'll, of course, look at the fastest line here a little bit. Nice dragging back to another little speed catch before you get into the rollers. These rollers are well built, separated very well. As you can see, you can roll over them. Not really too peaky, nothing bad. You have a speed catch double, nothing too crazy. Back into the rollers once again. You know, just kind of putting through just to show you guys the track. Very well built. Like I said, I really like this track. Another speed little wall here, and then you have table section. It was really cool watching live some of these guys just blitz through this whole section as though they're no big deal at all to get through. They are hard to jump on and off, and then of course at the end you have the gigantic double. At nowhere near the speed for that, but you put it all together, you have a really nice track, and I'll be honest, I put a lot of time on this track just to be as bad as I still am at it. But at the same time, this track is all about one thing, and it's in the title. It's all about rhythm. And one thing I really like is that you really need to be on your, like that, I just pulled a Millsaps. You really need to be on your game. You have to really just stay in on it and just kind of trust your gut, or else you're not going to have a correct line, I guess is the best way I can put it. Like, there's a lot of different things you can do just very slightly and make a faster lap, and I hit that wall, and that just shows, like, some of the speed traps you really need to watch out for. Both walls are very steep. That double is super short in the middle of the rollers, so you have to really check your speed. Like, even here, you have to let off about three rollers from the ending. Wow, that'd be fun on the video. And then my safety line through here is I could double this triple, or table here, dang it, and then triple out usually, but as you can see, you just gotta be really careful about what you're doing. Oh, BPS is here, and there goes my video. Okay, continuing on. Part 2 added into the same video. But, yeah, it's a really fun track, as I've been saying. There's a lot to it. It's very easy to make mistakes like you just saw. I'm doing terrible right now. But, you know, there's a lot to the track that catches you off guard that you're not going to expect, but that makes it a fun track in a way that you always think you're going to hit it the exact same way, and some people are going to be able to. Like, if you're really good at the game, you're going to have a great, you know, run through it, no problem at all, hitting multiple of the big lines. Like that right there. Like, there's actually a faster line. Let's see if I can hit it. You can actually hit the wall just right, grab a handful of throttle, shift up, and you're able to clear onto the table there. Really hard for me to do. Let's see if I can. I'm going to try it once. And then we're going to look at Checkers' run, which Checkers has a really good run on this track right now. I had a 50 would change on the first ever alpha that he gave me. See, there's a triple finally. Not the cleanest way through it, but hey, at least I got it. Speed trap, little double thing. Oh my god. Oh, good. Just here to talk about the track. It's kind of like I said. I'm nowhere near. Oh, I was gonna say great, but I'm gonna use the other G word, good, at the game. But you know, for even somebody that's fairly new to getting faster at the game, it's a really fun track, and even I could have a blast on it. And I think he stayed very true to the actual track itself, and you know, I really can't complain about it. It's a great track. He has a good event coming up, and be sure to check it out. The 2015 Red Bull Straight Rhythm event is coming up from Checkers. There is a $5 entry fee that does go towards the prize pool for everybody. Here's that short double you gotta check out for. And, I mean, it's well worth it. I mean, the guy, you know, Checkers takes, oh my god, a lot of pride. I'm just going to finish out the track so you guys can see the rest of it. Takes a lot of pride in the work he does for these, and there's a lot of time that it takes to get these tracks just right. And, you know, people can argue all day long that there shouldn't be a cost to it and this and that, but, you know, I really can't complain. So, I think it's well-deserved money going to a good place to keep good tracks coming. And see, that was a terrible lap. But, you know, like I was saying, it just takes some time. Fastest I ever ran this was in the 50s ballpark, and I was on it. I mean, that was when I put hours and hours and hours into the track. But here I'm going to go ahead and put it on so Checkers can do a lap really quick. So let me go far enough forward so you guys can see this. And this is going to be the pro way to take this. So, as you see here, he'll scrub through, double scrub, third one scrub again, really on it. Staying on in the roller, he's going to let off at 3 out. Hit the wall as clean as he can. Now he's gonna hit that triple line that I was talking about. So like a triple, table on, table, quad, single out to the wall. So that's just a crazy line. Nice scrub on the wall. Up the dragon's back. A little bit slow into the rollers. It's really not bad at all though. Got to check up a lot for that double because you're gonna over jump it every time if you don't. He was smart there. He let off in the rollers where I didn't. That was kind of dumb of me. But instead of going table on like I usually do, he goes full, you know, table over table and then table on, which is a really cool line. And of course the big double at the end, which of course it glitches the game whenever you're not playing as that person. So there you go. There's kind of my look at the Red Bull Straight Rhythm. Let me know what you guys think in comments, and you know, hit a like on this video if you do like it. Let me know, guys. I'm sorry if it's a little choppy. This is my first ever review once again. And before I head out, let me go ahead and say thank you to WhiteGuy for posting this on his page. Really cool of him. I really do appreciate the support. And also, if you guys want to follow me as well on my YouTube page, it is Motoagogo13 on YouTube, as well as Motoagogo13 on Twitter, and of course on Twitch, Motoagogo. So thank you guys again for taking the time to take a look at it. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys later.